everyone, and welcome to this very special holiday edition of Live Like a Pioneer. Today we are going to be making a pomander. You might be thinking, Allison, what's a pomander? Well, a pomander is this right here, and this, my friends, is what Christmas smells like to me. Spices, mulled drinks, delicious baking, and cloves. I love the smell of cloves so much that when I had the opportunity to make a pomander the other day, I basically sat there and just went for a good long time. So here we have a pomander. If you know any French, you might have an idea what we're starting to think of where the name of a pomander comes from, and it comes from pomme d'ambre, which pomme is obviously the word for apple. This is not an apple, clearly this is an orange, but the pomme part of the name comes from the round shape. So we have our orange for our round shape, and the amber comes from ambergris, which was bile from a duct in a sperm whale that's been aged for a while. So that doesn't necessarily smell, or seem to smell pleasant to me. I don't know what it smelled like then, but I'll take the cloves. So pomanders were often made, even all the way back to medieval times, in order to help with the purification of air and to symbolize strength and good fortune. So herbalists would make pomanders using mixtures of fragrant herbs that they would put into bags and perforated boxes in order to help ward off ill smells in the air and help, hopefully, they thought, help with illness, but wasn't, I don't think, probably necessarily gonna be very effective. I'm sorry, I just really like the smell of this. So they used pomanders even at the time of the Black Death. They thought that it would help purify the bad air, which I don't think it's going to do, but maybe it made them smell a little bit nicer, because if you've come to the Pioneer Village, and you might have had a conversation with me or one of the other staff here about how things did not necessarily smell that great during the Pioneer times based on their bathing habits, the amount of time that they took between washing their laundry, as well as the fact that their soap was made out of pig fat and ashes from their fire. There was smoke all around all the time. So this probably smelled real good to you, especially around the holiday season, when oranges would be something that you might actually be able to get. Because that might have been your next question. Well, Allison, you're making this pioneer activity with oranges, but oranges come from warm places. And Canada is not that warm. If you look out your window, maybe there's snow outside, maybe there's a little bit of ice. It just depends on what day you're watching this. So, a little bit strange, isn't it? But around the holiday season is when oranges would become available in Canada, because it would take all of that time to get here. And St. Nicholas was often one of the few people that would be able to bring oranges to the good little boys and girls and children that were living here in Canada at the time. And a lot of traditions have oranges, especially in places like the Netherlands and Germany, with oranges being popped into the bottom of people's shoes in the Netherlands, or in your stockings and other places. And that would be kind of that little special gift at the end that St. Nicholas would have brought you, or Santa would have brought you. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, it's one of the only times that you would be able to get oranges, so it's an extra special gift from St. Nicholas or from Santa Claus. But oranges are also something that you can share, because if you remember, when you open up the orange and peel it, there are all kinds of little sections, and you can share that with one another. And that helps promote the importance of sharing and giving at this special time of the year. But the other thing you could do with oranges, which I don't necessarily think would be the most productive way to use your orange if you were a pioneer, I probably would rather eat it, would be to make pomanders. So what you would do is you would have cloves. That's what I have here in this little dish. They smell fantastic. As I say, this to me is Christmas smell. It's perfect, just perfect. So I have them all sitting on my desk after this is done. You'll all know why. So what you do is you take an orange and you take whole cloves. So not ground ones, not the powder, you want the whole ones. So they kind of look like little thorns. And what you do is you stab your cloves into the orange. That's why this orange here looks like it has lines all over it, because this is my preferred pattern for pomander is lines, concentric lines. Kind of looks like maybe a globe with longitude or latitude lines all over it, but to me this is my preferred method. So what you need to do is you get an orange. You can see I started punching some cloves into that, and a toothpick is really helpful. So what you want to do is stab little holes into your orange using your toothpick, and it can be a clementine, it could be a mandarin, it could be a full-on large-scale orange. And once you've poked some holes, you just pop your cloves into those little holes that you've made. And they'll soak up some of the juices, they'll let the orange smell go into the air, as well as give off a nice scent themselves, and help make your home smell really, really good. Now, pomanders, if you make them now, so really soon, and you wrap them in a paper towel, like good brown paper towel, I'll show you what I'm going to use, or a brown paper bag, and you leave it there for a couple of weeks, just until the holiday season, and then you take it out, it will last a very long time if you dry it properly. So you just got to be very careful that you keep it in a nice, dry, warm space, not any dampness. But you also, if you don't have any toothpicks, you can just stab them in wherever you'd like without. The toothpick really helps if you have little ones at home that are helping with this craft. So you just stick them in wherever you like, or you can make a pattern, you can make diamonds, you can make stars, you can make hearts, you can make rainbows, whatever you would like. Arches, I guess, you can't really make a rainbow without too many colors, can you? So you just stick them on in, and gives you a nice pleasant smelling thing. As I say, if you store it in a paper bag for a little while, let it dry, these will last for a very long time, so you can throw them into your drawers to help keep your linen smelling nice after the holiday season. You can keep it out on your mantle for a while, and then obviously if you'd like, you can also throw it out after a bit. It's completely biodegradable, given what it's made of. So this is a really great, sustainable, eco-friendly craft that you can do. And it's a great way to use up any of those oranges that maybe aren't gonna get eaten at your house if you're the only one eating all of them. I know that my husband has been getting on my case about not eating enough of the oranges that we bought, so it was really convenient for me to be able to bring this in and pretend that I ate an extra one, and then I could make myself a pomander. So you just go plugging away, and you get all the way around. So friends, very easy, super fun, simple craft. Make your home smell delicious, and enjoy a little bit of family time. Tell stories while you're doing this. Maybe you can share stories of other holiday traditions that you have, since this could be a great holiday tradition to start. If you're looking for other kinds of eco-friendly, fun crafts that you can do like this, you can always think about stringing popcorn would be a great option. So you can pop that, have a couple for yourself, string a couple onto the line, then wrap them around your Christmas tree or hang them up on your mantle. You can do the same thing with cranberries and other dried sort of fruit. But remember, those ones, they aren't going to last as long. So those ones you might need to get rid of at the end of this holiday season. So friends, I hope you have a fantastic day. Go enjoy, make yourself a pomander, and enjoy a little bit of the Christmas holiday spirit with something that smells just super fantastic. So I'm just going to bring this right up close for you now so you can see what it kind of looks like, give you an idea when it's done. And then friends, I hope that you have a fantastic holiday season. We will see you very soon in another edition of Live Like a Pioneer, and hopefully you'll have made a pomander. So send us your photos, send us your little videos of your pomander, and show us your holiday decorating over the next couple of weeks, and hopefully you've gotten to enjoy the smell. Have a great day.